It's a piece of advice we've all heard. Drinking plain water, especially at night, is a cornerstone of good health. But if you're past the age of 60, that very habit could be the hidden reason you find yourself wide awake at 2 in the morning, night after night. It certainly seems like a sensible routine: a glass of water before turning in to help flush your system and maintain hydration. The stark reality, however, is that simple H2O contains none of the essential compounds your body requires to initiate sleep. It does nothing to soothe your nervous system. It provides no comforting warmth. And it's devoid of nutrients like magnesium, glycine, or tryptophan. These are the very building blocks your body needs to enter a state of deep, natural sleep and remain there until morning. What's worse, that water makes a beeline for your bladder. As we age, our body's efficiency at retaining fluids overnight diminishes significantly. Your bladder, now more sensitive, sends its time to go signal much sooner. This disruption yanks you from the most restorative stages of sleep, often leaving you unable to drift back off. But there is genuinely good news. You don't have to give up on nighttime hydration. The key is to simply make a switch to a more intelligent type of beverage. The problem isn't the water itself, but rather its lack of functional components. Instead of eliminating liquids entirely before bed, you just need to transition to smarter drinks. These are beverages that are fortified with elements like magnesium to help your muscles relax, glycine to pacify your brain, or tryptophan, which your body synthesizes into the sleep hormone melatonin. According to the CDC, over a third of American adults consistently fail to get enough sleep, a challenge that intensifies with age due to hormonal changes. The right kind of drink can also contain plant-based compounds that actively reduce stress and bolster your natural sleep-wake cycle. These specialized drinks won't overstimulate your bladder or send you running to the bathroom prematurely. They won't introduce a chill to your core temperature, and when consumed correctly, they actually assist your body in holding onto just enough hydration to see you through the night. The best part, you don't need a large volume. A small glass, consumed at the proper time and filled with the right ingredients for your body's needs, is all it takes. This simple adjustment alone can create a profound difference, often in a single night. Each beverage I'm about to discuss shares a common trait. They are more than just water. They are carriers for specific nutrients that help your body pivot from a state of alertness to one of rest. Some provide a payload of magnesium, potassium, or glycine to calm your nerves and release accumulated muscle tension. Others encourage your body's own production of serotonin and melatonin, easing you into a deeper, more profound sleep. Many of them work by gently encouraging water to stay within your cells, thereby avoiding those bladder triggers throughout the night. Most importantly, they won't cool your core, cause a spike in your blood sugar, or induce a feeling of restlessness. So, here is the curated list of 5 beverages that can effectively replace that nightly glass of plain water. They won't just elevate your sleep quality. They may also help to calm your nervous system, decrease bladder irritation, and leave you feeling stronger and more revitalized in the morning. We will progress from a well-known option to the most impactful one, and the number one drink, which I'll reveal at the end, is something very few people would ever guess. Yet it provides a level of overnight recovery that you can genuinely feel. Number 5. Warm, unsweetened almond milk. This is a gentle, comforting cup that helps to cool an overactive mind. Many people hold the belief that only dairy milk is effective for promoting sleep. However, after 60, as our digestive systems often become more sensitive to lactose, unsweetened almond milk emerges as a far safer and more potent alternative. It's no surprise it has become a staple in millions of American households. Astonishingly, just a small, warm cup of almond milk can assist older adults in achieving deeper sleep with fewer awakenings. The science behind this lies in its content of magnesium and tryptophan. These are two naturally occurring components in this nut-based beverage. Magnesium is crucial for calming the central nervous system by slowing the activity of excitatory neurotransmitters. Tryptophan is an essential amino acid that acts as a precursor to serotonin, the neurotransmitter that fosters a sense of well-being and relaxation. 1 at night. That serotonin is then converted into melatonin, the principal hormone that governs your entry into deep sleep. To a 2014 study published in the Journal of Research in Medical Sciences demonstrated very promising results. Adults who consumed almond milk twice daily for 2 weeks increased their average deep sleep duration by 22 minutes. They experienced fewer nighttime awakenings and reported feeling more mentally sharp upon waking. Furthermore, unsweetened almond milk is low in calories, won't spike your blood sugar, and is unlikely to cause bloating, all critical considerations for older adults who might be managing prediabetes or nocturnal digestive issues. For the greatest benefit, select a brand that is unsweetened and free of artificial flavors. Gently warm about 4 to 5 ounces, 120 to 150 milliliters, and consume at 60 to 90 minutes. Before your intended bedtime, you can add a dash of cinnamon for added flavor and to gently support your circulation as you rest. It may seem like a simple beverage, but it offers a dual advantage. It nourishes your nervous system, while simultaneously supporting your body's intrinsic biological rhythms. If you've never tried it, I encourage you to start tonight. Almond milk is a superb choice if you're seeking a warm, nutrient-dense drink. But if you frequently find yourself heading to bed with a restless mind, grappling with lingering worries, or a heart that just won't settle down, then the next beverage on our list might be precisely what you need. It contains 0 calories, it won't cause any bloating, and just a few sips can introduce a noticeable tranquility to your brain. Number 4. Chamomile tea. 3. A small cup of this tea can effectively silence mental chatter in a matter of minutes. You don't necessarily need sleeping medication. Sometimes a single cup of herbal tea is sufficient to quiet the overactive signals in your brain, allowing you to descend into natural sleep without being jarringly woken up in the middle of the night. Chamomile tea is one such remarkable drink. For it is completely caffeine-free and non-habit-forming, yet it possesses a powerful calming effect thanks to a unique compound called apigenin. 5-apigenin is a plant-based flavonoid that binds directly to the GABA receptors in your brain. These receptors are instrumental in regulating anxiety, tension, and the circadian rhythm of sleep. When apigenin activates these receptors, the brain's excitability diminishes. The heart rate gently slows, and the entire nervous system begins its transition into rest mode. You might begin to feel your eyelids growing heavy, your thoughts decelerating, and your breathing becoming more even and deep. In a 2015 clinical study from Iran, published in the Journal of Advanced Nursing, women over the age of 65 who drank chamomile tea each evening for 2 weeks demonstrated clear improvements in their sleep quality. The time it took them to fall asleep was reduced by an average of 16 minutes, and their nighttime awakenings fell by more than 30% when compared to a control group that did not drink the tea. Most significantly, 80% of the participants reported experiencing a deeper and more satisfying sleep, feeling more refreshed the next morning. Unlike pharmaceutical sleeping aids that induce an artificial drowsiness, chamomile facilitates your body's natural reset process. It acts like a gentle cue to your brain, signaling that it's time to power down. To prepare it correctly, steep 1 tea bag of dried chamomile in hot water for about 5 to 7 minutes. Allow it to cool to a warm, pleasant temperature. Then, sip it slowly, approximately 45 to 60 minutes before you plan to go to bed. If you wish, you can add a thin slice of ginger or a few drops of natural vanilla extract to enhance its warming properties, but it's best to avoid honey or sugar, particularly if you are monitoring your blood glucose levels. While chamomile tea excels at calming the mind, our next drink addresses something quieter but equally vital: your electrolyte system. After you turn 60, even a minor imbalance in your body's mineral levels can trigger a sensitive bladder, cause unusual muscle contractions, and pull you right out of a deep sleep. And the remedy for this comes from a beverage that may seem quite familiar. Number 3. Lightly warmed coconut water. This is a drink with a tropical feel that can help you sleep soundly through the coldest nights. It might sound like an odd choice for a bedtime beverage, but when utilized correctly, coconut water can be an excellent natural option for older adults looking to stabilize their nerve rhythms, ease nighttime bladder spasms, and prevent those unwelcome awakenings. Its secret is found in the unique mineral profile of fresh coconut water, which is rich in potassium, magnesium, and natural sodium. These essential nutrients help to maintain proper electrolyte balance, which in turn calms nerve signals and regulates the gentle contractions of smooth muscles throughout the body, including the bladder wall. A study that appeared in the Journal of Sleep Disorders Research in 2017 discovered that older adults with lower blood potassium levels experienced a higher frequency of nighttime urination, nocturia, and more fragmented sleep. The difference was stark, at about 28% more disruptions compared to those with balanced electrolyte levels, when their mineral status was gently replenished using natural food sources. Their sleep quality showed significant improvement in just a single week. However, coconut water must be used in a specific way. Never drink it cold from the refrigerator. Do not consume it too close to your bedtime. and it should be avoided if you have kidney issues or have been advised by a doctor to limit your potassium intake. The ideal method is to dilute fresh, unsweetened coconut water with an equal amount of warm water, a 1-to-1 ratio. Drink only a small amount, about 3 to 4 ounces, 100 to 120 milliliters. Sip it slowly after your evening meal, ensuring there is at least a 1-hour gap between drinking it and going to sleep. You can add a slice of fresh ginger to increase its warming effect and support digestion. This light, natural drink helps to lessen the pressure on your bladder, relax your blood vessels, and prevent your nervous system from becoming overstimulated during the night. If you've ever been awakened by leg cramps, restless legs syndrome, or a persistent urge to urinate despite minimal fluid intake, coconut water could be the key to breaking that disruptive cycle. While coconut water helps to soothe nerve signals originating from your bladder, the next beverage works directly on your adrenal glands. This is the control center for your body's stress hormones. For many seniors, the real obstacle to deep sleep isn't their bladder or their bedroom environment. It's the fact that their cortisol levels remain elevated when they lie down to rest. And to gently lower this silent, sleep-disrupting hormone, few things are as effective as warm golden milk. Number 2. Golden milk with black pepper. This is a golden-hued elixir that can quiet stress hormones in as little as 1 hour. Cortisol is our primary stress hormone. When you go to bed with cortisol still circulating at high levels in your system, even if you don't feel actively worried or stressed, your brain remains in a state of high alert. Your heart rate fails to drop sufficiently. Your brain doesn't release melatonin effectively, and you just lie there, tossing and turning, uncertain why you can't achieve deep sleep. Curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, is one of a select few natural substances that can help regulate the HPA axis, the communication pathway between your brain, pituitary gland, and adrenal glands. When curcumin is properly absorbed, it aids in reducing cortisol production, boosting GABA activity, and calming the prefrontal cortex, which is the area of the brain that often remains stubbornly overactive when you're trying to fall asleep. Black pepper is not just a spice here. It plays a critical role. It contains piperine, which activates enzymes in the gut that can increase the bioavailability of curcumin by as much as 2,000%, a far greater increase than the 7 to 8 times previously thought. And when this combination is mixed with warm milk, the calming effect on your nervous system can be felt quite rapidly. A 2019 study published in Phytotherapy Research found that adults who took a curcumin supplement nightly for 4 weeks saw their cortisol levels decrease by an average of 23%. Concurrently, their deep sleep and overall sleep quality improved, as measured by objective EEG scans. Using it is straightforward. Mix half a teaspoon of pure turmeric powder with a small pinch of black pepper into about 5 ounces, 150 milliliters of warm milk. You can use almond, walnut, or oat milk. Drink it slowly, about an hour before bed. Don't make the mixture too potent, and try to avoid drinking it on a completely empty stomach. This is more than just a sleep aid. It also gently reduces inflammation. can ease nighttime joint pain and supports your body's natural recovery processes during rest. If you've ever suffered a poor night's sleep due to stress or woken up feeling sore and stiff, give golden milk a try tonight. If golden milk helps to pacify stress hormones and ease lingering pain during the night, then our final drink represents the most comprehensive solution. It not only helps you sleep more deeply, but also assists your body in recovering more effectively while you rest. And the best part is that the results can manifest quickly, sometimes within just 1 or 2 nights when used correctly. Number 1. Warm gelatin or diluted bone broth. A beverage often associated with joint support turns out to be arguably the most powerful natural sleep aid for people over the age of 60. You have likely heard that gelatin is beneficial for joint flexibility and firmer skin. But what is far less known is that gelatin is exceptionally rich in an amino acid called glycine. This compound is a key player in achieving deep sleep and maintaining central nervous system stability. Glycine works by helping to slow your heart rate, gently lowering your core body temperature, and increasing slow-wave brain activity, the precise physiological markers of deep, dreamless, and uninterrupted sleep. A landmark study published in the journal Neuropsychopharmacology in 2007 revealed that just 3 grams of glycine taken before bed helped older adults sleep more soundly, wake up less frequently, and, most importantly, feel noticeably clearer and more refreshed upon waking. What is so remarkable is that glycine doesn't force drowsiness in the way sleeping pills do. Instead, it helps your body transition naturally into its sleep cycle, making it particularly well-suited for individuals dealing with chronic insomnia or non-restorative sleep. Furthermore, gelatin boosts your body's collagen production during sleep, which supports tissue repair, muscle recovery, and joint maintenance. After 60, our bodies are no longer as efficient at these restorative processes. Bone broth, a gently simmered stock made from bones, naturally contains gelatin, glycine, proline, and various minerals that nourish joints, calm the digestive system, and provide steady, slow-release hydration throughout the night. It's become a wellness staple across the United States for these very reasons. You can dissolve 1 teaspoon of unflavored grass-fed beef gelatin into about 4 ounces 120 milliliters of warm water. Stir it thoroughly until it's fully dissolved. Then, sip it slowly about 30 to 45 minutes before bed. If you opt for bone broth, choose a high-quality, low-sodium version. Warm it gently without bringing it to a boil, and drink it by itself without other food, to allow for optimal absorption of its nutrients. If you have tried numerous methods to improve your sleep, but still wake up feeling fatigued, I urge you to try gelatin or bone broth tonight. It may not be a magic cure, but for seniors, sometimes a small amount of targeted support, delivered at the right time and in the right way, is all that's needed to restore the peace of a truly restful night. You might still be concerned about drinking anything at night, fearing it will inevitably lead to a bathroom trip. Please, don't worry. If you select the right beverage at the right time and use it in the right manner, you can absolutely sleep deeply without being disturbed. What truly matters isn't whether you drink, but rather how much you drink when you drink it, and whether your body is properly prepared to manage fluids during sleep. First, remember that volume is key. You don't need much. Just 3 to 5 ounces, about 100 to 150 milliliters, is plenty. 1 teaspoon of gelatin in warm water, half a cup of almond milk, or a small teacup of chamomile each contains sufficient nutrients to support sleep. Without putting undue pressure on your bladder, drinking more will not enhance the effect. It will only increase the likelihood of an early morning awakening. Second, timing is crucial. Drink your chosen beverage 60 to 90 minutes before your planned bedtime. Don't wait until you're already tucked in bed to drink it. Treat this as a relaxing, winding down ritual after your evening meal. After you've finished your drink, go through the rest of your bedtime routine and visit the bathroom one final time right before getting into bed. An empty bladder provides peace of mind and is essential for entering deep sleep without being interrupted. Third, prioritize drinks that are low in liquid volume but dense in nutrients. Thickened gelatin, golden milk, or almond milk are all excellent choices. They not only help you relax, but also encourage hydration to be held within muscle and nerve tissues rather than being sent directly to the bladder. If you found in the past that even herbal tea or coconut water causes you to wake up, try consuming those beverages earlier in the evening, ideally before 7 p.m. Fourth, build a consistent bathroom habit. Your bladder operates on a rhythm, much like the rest of your body. When you help it re-establish a regular schedule by going to the bathroom at the same time every night, your body will gradually relearn how to hold fluid through the night without strain or pressure. Fifth, don't gulp it down. Sip slowly. Savor your drink over a period of 10 to 15 minutes. Breathe evenly and calmly as you drink. This helps your body absorb the nutrients and fluids more efficiently and prevents your bladder from being shocked by a sudden influx of liquid. And finally, experiment systematically. Try just one of these drinks for a full week. During the first week, perhaps try almond milk. In the second week, switch to gelatin. Every individual's body chemistry is unique and will respond differently. Testing each option by itself allows you to discover what truly works best for your body without causing any nighttime urination or discomfort. You do not need to rely on sleeping pills. You don't have to force yourself to go to bed before you're tired. And you certainly do not need to endure another restless night. Sometimes, all it takes is one small, intentional change. One specific drink, the right kind at the right time. Gentle enough to avoid filling your bladder, but potent enough to awaken your body's own natural sleep response. After 60, sleep is no longer as straightforward as it once was. Your body changes, your hormones shift, and your nervous system becomes more sensitive. But that does not mean you are destined to accept waking up startled at 2 a.m., lying there with a racing mind, unable to fall back asleep. You can still achieve a full 6 to 7 hours of uninterrupted sleep each night. And you can still wake up feeling clear-headed, light, and restored when the morning arrives. Start with just one small cup tonight. A warm almond milk, a mild cup of chamomile tea, or a diluted glass of warm gelatin. Pick the one that resonates most with you. Drink it at the correct time, listen to your body, and be patient for a few days. The difference will manifest itself gently, but it will be noticeable. So, which of these will you try tonight? Please share your choice in the comments below, because your small experience might just be the tip that helps someone else finally sleep soundly tonight. And if you want to keep receiving videos that help you understand your body better after 60, please hit that like button, tap the subscribe button, and turn on notifications. I'll be here every week, walking alongside you, night after night, toward the deep and restful sleep you truly deserve.